Have you ever slipped on a pair of shoes and wondered why, despite your stylish outfit, something just feels off? The truth is, shoes are not just accessories. They are silent storytellers of age, energy, and personality. And for women over 60, the wrong pair of shoes can unintentionally add years to your appearance, even if your dress, makeup, and hair are perfectly on point. That's why today's video is more than just about shoes. It's about reclaiming confidence, elegance, and youthfulness from the ground up. But here's the twist. Many women don't even realize which shoes are working against them. That pair of flats you've loved for years or the sneakers you wear for comfort might actually be sending the wrong message. The good news is, once you identify these aging culprits, you'll never look at your shoe collection the same way again. Instead of dragging your style down, your shoes can become your secret weapon to looking radiant, graceful, and yes, years younger. Transitioning from this, let's be honest for a moment. Shoes are often chosen out of habit, comfort, or convenience. And who can blame you? After 60, comfort becomes non-negotiable. But here's where so many women fall into the trap, believing that comfort and style can't exist together. That belief leads to compromises, shoes that might feel good but instantly age your look. The reality is, you can have both. Comfortable shoes for women over 60 do not have to mean boring, outdated, or matronly. And this is exactly what makes this video worth your time. We'll uncover 10 types of shoes that instantly make you look older. And more importantly, I'll guide you toward alternatives that bring back vitality without sacrificing ease. These aren't fashion rules meant to limit you. They're liberating insights that help you walk taller, feel prouder, and look more vibrant no matter the occasion. Smoothly building on that, think of your shoes as the foundation of your entire outfit. You wouldn't build a beautiful home on a shaky base, right? The same goes for style after 60. Choosing the wrong shoes can pull everything down, while the right ones can elevate even the simplest outfit into something chic, modern, and timeless. So if you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, why don't I feel as youthful as I'd like? Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which shoes to retire and which ones deserve a proud place in your wardrobe. And with that, let's begin with the first pair of shoes that might be holding you back. Those worn-out flats that seem harmless, but tell an entirely different story. Let's start with a shoe that almost every woman owns, flats. At first glance, they seem harmless, comfortable, practical, and easy to slip on for errands or casual days. But here's the hidden problem. When flats become too worn out, saggy, or scuffed, they stop looking effortless and start looking tired. And unfortunately, when your shoes look tired, so do you. Think about it. Flats with creased leather, fading color, or a flattened sole don't just signal comfort, they signal neglect. They give the impression that style is no longer a priority, and that can add years to your look instantly. Many women hold on to flats for too long because they're familiar and broken in, but that comfort often comes at the cost of elegance. The result? A flat shoe that drags your outfit down rather than lifting it up. The solution isn't to give up flats altogether. In fact, stylish flats for older women can be one of the most youthful, chic choices when chosen wisely. Look for flats with structure, supportive soles, and fresh details, like a subtle metallic accent, a pointed toe, or a soft pastel shade. These small changes transform flats from slippers that aged with you into polished shoes that frame your outfit beautifully. Comfort doesn't need to mean careless, and a well-chosen pair of flats can keep you looking vibrant and graceful with every step. And here's the exciting part. When you swap out those old, sagging flats for something structured and stylish, you'll immediately notice how much lighter and more energized you feel. Shoes truly shape not only how others see you, but how you carry yourself. With that in mind, let's move on to the next footwear trap. If worn-out flats quietly age your look, then bulky slip-on sandals can make an even louder statement that works against you. Now let's talk about another pair of shoes that might be lurking in your closet: bulky slip-on sandals. They're the kind you reach for when you want to be comfortable, especially around the house or for quick trips outside. But here's the problem. While they may feel easy, they can also make your entire look appear sloppy and, yes, older than you really are. Bulky sandals, especially those with oversized straps, heavy soles, or clunky designs, tend to overpower the natural shape of your foot and leg. Instead of creating a graceful line, they cut your silhouette short, adding unnecessary weight to your appearance. And when the goal is to look light, fresh, and elegant after 60, the last thing you want is a shoe that makes you seem weighed down. The truth is, comfort does not have to equal clunky. Today's market offers so many comfortable sandals for seniors that are sleek, modern, and supportive. Look for designs with slimmer straps, a secure fit, and a touch of detail like metallic accents or soft leather finishes. These alternatives provide the same ease you love, but add refinement that feels intentional rather than careless. The right sandal can elevate your casual outfits from just running errands to effortlessly chic. And here's something worth remembering: shoes communicate before you even speak. Slip on sandals that are too bulky may tell the world you've stopped caring about style, but the right sandal can whisper sophistication while still keeping your feet happy. If bulky sandals weigh your style down, then towering high heels can do the opposite, throwing off balance, elegance, and even your confidence. So let's take a closer look at why sky-high stilettos may not be your best friend after 60. For many women, high heels have long been the symbol of elegance and femininity. But once we cross into our 60s, those sky-high stilettos that once made us feel powerful can quickly become our style enemy. Why? Because instead of elongating your figure, they can actually highlight imbalance, discomfort, and even insecurity. The truth is, extremely thin and tall heels are not only difficult to walk in, they often create a stiff, awkward stride that makes you look less confident, not more. When your steps look unstable, the overall impression is one of fragility rather than grace. And nothing reveals age faster than appearing unsteady or uncomfortable in your shoes. Beyond appearance, there's also the health factor. Stilettos put tremendous pressure on your joints, spine, and knees, areas that naturally need more care as we age. Sacrificing posture and stability for the sake of fashion is never worth it. Instead, consider heels that blend beauty with balance: kitten heels, block heels, or wedges with moderate height. These designs provide a touch of sophistication, lift your posture, and allow you to move with natural fluidity. Think of it this way: elegance isn't about how high your heels are, it's about how confidently you can carry yourself in them. Shoes that allow you to stand tall, walk with ease, and feel secure will always make you look more youthful than stilettos that leave you wobbling. So, if stilettos have been your old standby, don't worry. There are plenty of chic alternatives that still give you height while keeping you comfortable. And speaking of comfort, let's move on to another shoe style many women rely on daily: sneakers. But not all sneakers are created equal, and the wrong pair can add years to your look. Sneakers are often seen as the ultimate comfort shoe, and they can absolutely be stylish at any age. But here's the catch: not all sneakers are equal. Outdated, overly chunky sneakers, the kind with thick, clumsy soles or designs that were popular decades ago, can instantly make you look older and less polished. Instead of projecting a modern, energetic image, they give off a dated, heavy feel that weighs down your entire outfit. Think about it. Sneakers that are too bulky don't flatter the natural line of your legs. Instead, they make your silhouette appear shorter and wider, which is the opposite of the streamlined, youthful look most women want. They also carry an unspoken association with shoes you wear only for comfort, which can subtly communicate that style is no longer a priority. And that's a message you don't want your footwear to send. The good news is that sneakers have evolved, Today, there are countless options designed specifically for women who want both comfort and chic appeal. Lightweight sneakers with sleek shapes, neutral tones, or subtle metallic details can instantly refresh your look. They pair beautifully with jeans, dresses, or even tailored trousers, giving you that effortless mix of comfort and sophistication. The right sneaker doesn't just support your feet, it supports your confidence. Remember, sneakers should energize your outfit, not weigh it down. A polished pair communicates vitality and keeps your style feeling current. Now, if chunky sneakers add too much weight, there's another classic shoe that can have the same aging effect in a different way: loafers. Let's explore why certain loafers can make your style look stiff and outdated, and how to choose versions that keep you feeling timeless instead. Loafers have always been known as a timeless classic, practical, easy to slip on, and versatile for many outfits. But when loafers lean too heavy, too stiff, or too old-fashioned, they can unintentionally age your entire appearance. Thick soles, boxy shapes, or very dark, dull colors give off a masculine, rigid vibe that steals away softness and femininity from your look. Instead of making you appear polished, these loafers can make your style feel outdated and overly conservative. It's easy to understand why many women fall into the loafers trap. They're comfortable and reliable, especially after 60 when we value shoes that support our feet. But here's the truth: comfort doesn't have to come at the expense of style. Modern loafers for mature women come in lighter shapes, softer leathers, and more flattering shades. Think beige, taupe, or even a muted metallic finish. These small changes instantly refresh the shoe's image and make your entire outfit look more current. Details matter here as well. A sleek loafer with a pointed toe, a decorative buckle, or even a subtle pattern can transform a shoe that feels stiff into one that feels chic. Instead of dragging your look back in time, it can push your style forward in a graceful way. The key is balance. You want the ease and practicality of loafers without the heaviness that overshadows your personality. Choose designs that feel modern, and you'll notice how they lift both your wardrobe and your confidence. And speaking of stiff styles, there's another category of shoes that often makes women look older without realizing it: traditional lace-up shoes. Let's take a closer look at why these can be tricky and how the right update can make all the difference. Traditional lace-up shoes, like classic Oxfords or Derby styles, have their place in fashion history. They're sturdy, structured, and formal. But here's the challenge. On women over 60, these heavy, old-school lace-ups can come across as too rigid and masculine, stripping away the lightness and elegance that makes an outfit feel modern. Instead of sophistication, they can send the message of being stuck in a past era. The problem isn't the lace itself, but the combination of thick leather, chunky soles, and dark, somber colors. These features often overpower the natural softness of a feminine outfit, leaving the overall look unbalanced. Worse, they can make your style appear overly serious, when what you really want is approachable, confident, and refreshed. Luckily, there are modern versions of lace-up shoes that deliver comfort without weighing down your look. Think sleek designs in soft leather, lighter shades like cream or taupe, or even contemporary details like cutouts or slimmer soles. These small upgrades transform a traditional shoe into something youthful and versatile. They're perfect for pairing with trousers, skirts, or even casual dresses, giving you structure without stiffness. Remember, style after 60 is about finding pieces that reflect vitality, not strictness. Choosing lace-ups that feel updated ensures your outfit communicates energy and confidence rather than heaviness. And here's the best part: once you experience how modern lace-up shoes can refresh your style, you'll never miss the older versions. They'll feel like a relic from a wardrobe that no longer serves you. Now, if lace-up shoes feel too stiff, you might assume slip-ons are the safer choice. But as we'll see next, slip-ons that are too plain or dull can also add unwanted years to your look. Slip-on shoes are beloved for their ease. No laces, no buckles, just slide your feet in and go. But here's the catch. When slip-ons are plain, shapeless, or overly dull in color, they can drain the life out of your outfit and unintentionally make you look older. Instead of communicating effortless chic, they can suggest that you've given up on style altogether. Many women fall into this trap because slip-ons are comfortable and practical. After all, no one wants to wrestle with complicated shoes day after day. But the problem lies in choosing versions that are too basic, flat, dark, and lacking in any detail. These kinds of shoes do nothing to enhance your look. Instead, they flatten it, leaving your outfit uninspired and forgettable. The solution? Look for slip-ons with personality. That doesn't mean loud or flashy, but rather subtle details that add polish. A pair in soft suede, a textured finish, or a warm neutral tone like beige or blush can completely transform the impression. Even something as small as a metallic accent or a slightly pointed toe can take a slip-on from boring necessity to effortless sophistication. Slip-ons should feel like a shortcut to style, not a signal that style is no longer a priority. By choosing designs that are both comfortable and visually interesting, you'll keep the ease you love while adding back the vibrancy your outfit deserves. And here's a thought to carry forward. Just because something is simple doesn't mean it should be plain. With the right choice, slip-ons can still whisper elegance. Now, if slip-ons can sometimes look too plain, wedge heels swing to the other extreme. Too heavy, too bulky, and often too dated. Let's explore why they can be just as tricky. Wedges are often chosen as the middle ground between flats and heels. They give height without the wobble of stilettos, which sounds like the perfect solution after 60. But here's the catch. Not all wedges are created equal. Outdated, bulky wedge shoes with oversized soles or heavy cork platforms can overwhelm your frame and instantly date your look. Instead of feeling fresh and youthful, they can make your outfit seem clunky and stuck in the past. The issue comes down to proportion. Bulky wedges often look heavy compared to the natural line of your legs, and they create an awkward balance that makes your steps appear less graceful. The wrong wedge can add unnecessary weight, making dresses, skirts, or even pants look less flattering. They may feel comfortable, but they don't do your style any favors. The good news is that wedges don't have to be banished. They just need an update. Look for sleeker wedge sandals or shoes with slimmer silhouettes, moderate heel heights, and clean lines. Neutral shades, subtle straps, or even a touch of metallic detail can make wedges look modern rather than dated. These refined designs still give you the lift and stability you love, but in a way that feels chic, not clunky. Remember, every element of your shoe contributes to the story of your style. Choose wedges that highlight lightness and elegance, and you'll notice how they transform even a simple outfit. If wedges can sometimes overpower your look, color can do the same in a different way. Shoes that are too dark or, on the opposite end, too bright and flashy can make your style lose balance. Let's dive into why shoe color matters more than most women realize. Color is one of the most powerful style tools, yet it's also one of the most overlooked when it comes to shoes. Many women default to extremes, shoes that are either too dark, like heavy black or brown, or shoes that are overly flashy with loud patterns and bright neon tones. Both ends of the spectrum can unintentionally add years to your look. Overly dark shoes often create a harsh contrast against softer skin tones, making outfits feel heavy and somber. Instead of lightening your overall appearance, they pull it down, leaving you looking more serious than sophisticated. On the other hand, shoes that are too bright or flashy can look forced and distracting, pulling attention away from your natural elegance. They can make it seem like you're trying too hard to look young, which ironically has the opposite effect. The key is balance. Neutral, versatile shades such as beige, taupe, blush, or soft metallics flatter mature skin tones beautifully and bring a polished glow to your outfit. These colors don't scream for attention, but they do create harmony, subtly elongating the leg line and making every outfit look more refined. A hint of shimmer, a textured finish, or a stylish detail can give personality without overwhelming your look. Think of shoe color as the finishing brushstroke on a painting. It should enhance the masterpiece, not overshadow it. Choosing shades that complement rather than compete ensures that your shoes whisper sophistication and elevate your presence. And now, as we've explored 9 styles that can work against you, let's wrap up with the final thoughts. In our conclusion, we'll bring everything together, reminding you how small changes in footwear can completely transform how youthful, elegant, and confident you feel every single day. We've walked through 10 types of shoes that, while common and comfortable, may be quietly working against you. From worn-out flats to bulky slip-on sandals, from towering stilettos to clunky sneakers, each example showed us how footwear can either elevate your style or unintentionally add years to your appearance. The message is simple but powerful. Shoes are not just accessories. They are the foundation of your entire look. And after 60, the right pair has the power to transform not only how others see you, but how you see yourself. Think about it. A pair of shoes that feels balanced, stylish, and comfortable doesn't just complete an outfit. It gives you confidence in your stride. It makes you feel vibrant, energized, and elegant. That's the beauty of choosing wisely. You don't have to give up comfort for style, and you don't have to cling to outdated designs for familiarity. Instead, you can embrace modern options that reflect your personality, flatter your frame, and add lightness to your look. As we've seen, it's often the little details that make the biggest difference. Structured flats instead of sagging ones. Sandals with slim, chic straps instead of heavy, bulky soles. A block heel or kitten heel instead of sky-high stilettos. A sleek, modern sneaker instead of a dated, chunky one. Lighter loafers, updated lace-ups, refined slip-ons, and wedges with slimmer proportions. And finally, colors that complement and uplift rather than weigh you down. Each adjustment is small, but together they create a powerful transformation in how youthful and sophisticated you appear. And here's the best part. This isn't about following rules or chasing trends. It's about rediscovering yourself through choices that feel authentic. After all, style is not about age, it's about attitude. When your shoes support not just your feet but your confidence, you carry yourself differently. You move with assurance. You radiate vitality. And that's what makes you truly timeless. So as you look at your own shoe collection tonight, ask yourself, which pairs are lifting me up and which ones are holding me back? Making those choices now is a gift to yourself, a way of saying, I deserve to look and feel my best. If you found this video helpful, I'd love for you to subscribe and join me for even more style inspiration tailored for women over 60. In my next video, we'll explore fashion mistakes that instantly add years to your look and how to fix them with simple, elegant swaps. Don't miss it, because just like shoes, those details matter more than you think.